Hey everybody, this is Ahdoom, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court, and in this episode we're going to get vengeance. Vengeance on the horrid Shrieker that's done me so much ill. I've been afraid to take him on, but he literally stole trinkets that I had just returned back from a dungeon with, and that shall not stand, it shall not pass, and it shall not be endured. We're going to bring along the best that we have, and this could be a recipe for disaster, but I'm going to chance it regardless. We've got a Hellion, Flagellant, an Occultist, and a Houndmaster. Functionally, everyone in this party mix can either heal or self-heal in a pretty strong way. I've buffed their HP as much as I'm able to with the trinkets that Shrieker has left me with, and I know what we need in this mission. It's just to survive for 4 rounds, and also take out that miserable thing on the back row. We will bring along a decent supply of bandages, but not much else is actually necessary. No one's rocking the curse. Holy water could come in handy to increase our buffs, and you know what? It's just going to be a waste. The debuffs, medicinal herbs could come in useful. Potentially, I'll bring the one, although that might just be completely superfluous. No, you know what? I know what I have in store for myself. It's just going to be nothing but bleeds. Let's just bring this along and call it a victory. Get in there and see what we have to see. I hate the Shrieker. Too many times have I lost like a lot of party members. I always focus on the wrong thing. For the longest time I thought the objective was to kill the Shrieker, and I know now that you cannot kill the Shrieker. You can merely endure the Shrieker. You can survive the Shrieker. You certainly can't kill the Shrieker with level 5s. Here we go. Shrieker's Nest, horrid Shrieker. Peck goes down on the Houndmaster. Crit for 29, and that is already me practically dead. On the first freaking round as well. Alright, let's take care of that bleed in our first turn. Let's heal our wounds as far as we can to stay away from death's door, if that's even humanly possible. Regurgitate goes down in the second action, and it's a bit of stress. And wasting sickness on both people. I should have actually brought around those medicinal herbs. Oh well. Alright, let's get things started. Cannot take this guy out. Get a better chance of taking out the Shrieker's Nest for a cash bonus. We just need to survive till the end of the 4th round, I think. Right, let's do an Iron Sword in the back, 17 damage taken and dealt with. Peck goes down, only 13 damage this time, and I'm feeling like we could live through this handily. Let's keep wailing down on that Shrieker's Nest. It's only going to be 5 damage, and there's no chance for a bleed, but them's going to have to be the breaks. I am actually waiting for the Flagellant to come in and do his epic abilities in strange and different ways. Now, with that said, Sacrificial Stab could do some decent critical damage, and it does 11, and this pile of crud is down to 90 hit points. Should I be self-healing? I don't mind if I do. Again, as soon as I get to Death's Door, I want to creep up to about half-life. Call the murder. Alright, bit of spread out damage there, and some stress to boot as well. That's fine by me. Let's go in for some more wailing damage down on this Nest. Crit for 26 as well. It's down to half of its HP, which is just fine by me. Pet goes down to the Flagellant, but the Flagellant has ways and means. Unfortunately, that isn't even enough to actually get a kill on him. But is he down to half-life? Not quite. Not quite. Alright, let's just keep things rolling. Crit 15 this time around. That Nest is down to 49. We're in turn 2. We've got to get this going and survive. Regurgitate goes down, and no debuff is taken. Very fortunately. Sacrificial Stab once again. 14 damage, not too shabby. This has 35 hit points left. Peck goes down on the Hellion, and she's down by 18, but does not take a bleed in this instance. Not going to actually do anything other than wailing on this Nest. Only 6 damage though, but every little bit helps. Regurgitate goes down in the middle rows, and this should push my Flagellant down to half his hit points, which is just fine by me because I can do a chain heal. Iron Swan goes down for 17, 12 hit points left in the Nest, and we're in turn 3. Peck goes down for 14. Are we on Death's Door? We are so very nearly on Death's Door. Let's do a redeem. Sanguinate's not going to make a bit of difference there. Let's drop a redeem. Let's drop a redeem. Up you go, Occultist. Up you go. Nicely done. And we are looking a lot healthier than we were a few moments ago. Chance to take out that Nest now. Not quite enough, though. 2 hit points remaining, and it's going to have to be somebody else. And this is our last turn, I think, I hope, I pray. Last turn of us taking a wailing from this Shrieker. A bit of stress accrued, but no. Okay, that Nest is gone now, and it's just the Shrieker left for us to do damage to. Peck goes down, 13 damage, and I think I've got a couple hit points left. Certainly no more bleed is accruing, and let's just start wailing on this guy. Dodge on that Shrieker, that's unfortunate but expected, and Shrieking Flight goes down with us taking some damage, but him escaping. Unfortunately, resolves will be tested, but Stalwart drops. Fantastic. And that takes us all away from the threshold of madness. Alright, so we do get some extra cash because we took out the nest. Again, can't really kill the Shrieker in the time we have allotted. Let's return to the hamlet and reclaim our trinkets. Okay, 2 sun rings, a cauldron, carapace idol, blighting satchel, double-edged pendant, I miss having you, ancestor's bottle, and most importantly, we've gotten Barristan's head back. Yep. Alright, at least it paid for itself. That stress is going to take a while to wear its way down, but at least we've got some experience from that bash. Bloodthirsty and quick draw. Quick draw will be very handy. Buron has picked up a disease, and Bosk has got a demonomania and Corvid's resilience. Wow, but also a disease in the mix as well. Compulsive has come in place, and I'm going to need to get rid of that as quickly as I can, and Slugger as a buff there on melee skills. It's kind of a bit of a frustration there because he has only range skills in the mix, but at least we took care of the majority of our problems. Okay, spent the cash to get rid of Fengophobia, which is fine by me. We've got a lot of diseases on our party right now. The question really comes down to whether or not I'm going to be focusing on taking care of those diseases. Oh, it's so good to have my trinkets back. I got so cross when they stole one of the heads. Like, I like those heads. Any case, let's keep things rolling. It's been a short match, so we will spend some time on party management. Bellicott is okay. Bosk has the Black Plague. You freaking kidding me? Let's get rid of that first things first. That's just nasty. No one wants the Black Plague. No one wants the Black Plague. Next up we have Buron, who's rocking 2 different conditions at once. The reduced virtue chance is definitely... Well, actually, does that even make any sense? Because there's only one virtue that he can possibly have. Let's take care of wasting sickness, and if we get a double... Actually, I should probably go on Reddit and ask that question. Does a reduced virtue chance do anything at all on the flagellants? Because they don't have like a positive or a negative. They don't have an affliction. They only have an affliction. They can't get a virtue. But it's a relatively positive affliction. In any case, that's been taken care of. Fergan has picked up something horrible, I'm sure. Was it Bellicott? Compulsive. Yes, let's get rid of Compulsive right now. Compulsive is rubbish. Right, that's been cured off, and our money is evaporating. Again, we spent a whole bunch of cash on upgrades, and to be clear, you might notice my stack of portraits, which I was building up for the bank, has all vanished. I realized I need to spend some money to survive the Shrieker, and so I cashed in most of my portraits for deeds so I could buy the final upgrade to armor smithing there, and then I spent most of my savings. So again, the bank is going to be a little bit away. Unfortunately, those blueprints aren't going to be used. Let's just move back here and take care of one quirk if we can. If there's a good quirk for us to take care of. Dark Temptation, prone to investigating the dark arts. Yeah, that can be a real pain in the keister as well. Let's get rid of that on this chappy here with a relatively low investment to make that all happen. And with that all done, we'll do a quick check of the... Yeah, no one here is compelling enough to pick up to swap out what we already have. Just the one level 1, I think, left in my party, which is going to be a... Yeah, and we have... So our potential apprentice party mix is a single leper. We can only use one flagellant at a time, and Houndmaster, and that's it. Yep, that's not going to work out great for me. Let's consider our next steps carefully. We have a Necromancer that's ready to kill for a Hell's Hairpin, which I probably won't use very much of, but again, it's a medium match. We also have Sanguine Snuff. That strikes me as being very appealing. Do not want to take a chance on losing that. Busts could be useful, but this is only going to give me crests. Yeah, I think it's time to kit ourselves for bear and go in and take out that alluring siren. But we will do all of that and more in the next exciting episode. If you're a recurring viewer, thank you guys for stopping by once again. Love any comments you want to give me down below. If you want to drop me a like as well, that would be appreciated. If you're a first timer, hit that subscribe button. I make some great videos, and there'll be more of them every single day, and there's a playlist there as well for you to catch up if you're coming in late in the game. In the meantime, my name is once again Ahdoom, and I'll catch you guys next time.